Hello, my battalion and viewers. I'm the Knight of Arcane, and today we'll be looking at Round 1 of the Pokemon Johto region Gym Leader Type Swaps, as voted on by Patreon. I would say it's another one of the mixed bags. There are some good parts, but also parts I could have done better for these ones. Anyways, let's check out our Johto Gym Leader Type Swaps, shall we? Ivywood Town is a quaint little area in the rolling hills of Johto, full of fruits, vegetables, trees, and other plants growing in their fields. It's no wonder this town was chosen to be the grass-type gym for the region. The gym itself acts as a greenhouse, letting in the sun and a nice breeze on good days, and allowing people and Pokemon a sturdy place to stay during storms. Growing out from the center of the gym is a huge, ivy-covered tree that reaches out of the building itself, and nestled at the top is Gym Leader Falkner and their ace, Pidgeolaria. Before you fight the gym leader, he has you help Ivywood Town and plant some seeds and water some plants, to help show trainers the cycle of nature and why it needs to be protected and cultivated. Falkner may be a very calm trainer that likes to garden, but many plants have hidden thorns you don't want to mess with. Unlike the Kanto region, I had a lot of back and forth on who I wanted to be what types. Falkner having a lot of swaps ideas before landing on grass. I of course took inspiration from other grass type gym leaders, like Gardenia. And in my head I was also thinking of the Lego minifigure that's like a goat herder from Series 25. So I gave him this poncho shawl with a hood, and some overalls to work in the field with, along with some, good boots. And just to have it be a little more interesting, put a shovel in his hands. I stuck with blue for his hair and eyes, though I also tried other colors, because I didn't really want to go too far away from still being Falkner. I did also try to make his hair a little curlier, like Briar or whatever the Scarlet Violet grass gym leader is called again, but felt it was still going a little too far away. Falkner just has a really simple design already that I could have probably gone certain ways with, but this was what I came up with. The rest of the colors I stuck to were, similar to other grass-type gym leaders. So greens, some earthy brown, orange colors, and a little bit of pink. Since all of Johto is named after flowers, plants, I just stuck with Ivywood. It's a bit of a simple name, but still works. And his new ace, Pidgeolaria, the name partially comes from the Crotalaria Cunninghami, which is also known as the green bird flower, the parrot pea, or the regal bird flower, with the leaves kind of looking like birds. So makes sense, and gives me a basis and a few ideas for how to design this new ace later. Grass type Falkner is pretty simple and probably could use some more work, but I still enjoy parts of it and hope you do too. This weekly video was voted on by the patrons over on Patreon, who, starting at $3 a month, can vote on monthly and weekly art polls like this one, get early access to content, and get monthly art rewards starting with character headshots. So if you can, head over to Patreon to become a patron today. Every little bit helps. Anyways, now back to the video. Nettlevine City is a very unique place, with buildings built into and out of the ravines it's nestled in, along with the surrounding caves and tunnels made by miners. These same miners long ago found veins of gold, silver, and other precious and rare gems and stones that helped support the town and have it grow into an industrious city, selling these precious metals and gems as jewelry and other wealthy items. This place, however, makes it very easy for crime to run free, with Team Rocket rumored to have a base in the city. The Rock-type gym leader of Nettlevine, Bugsy, claims they have it under control, with the rumors checked and being nothing but lies or just a few grunts passing through. But if you dig deeper, quite literally, you'll find these rumors to be true, with hideouts, bases, and labs hidden deep in the ground, far from where the city mines resources, and even told to dig away from these places by the gym leader themselves. Many have dug too deep and been buried trying to get the information out. For Bugsy may be unassuming, but there's a reason their ace is minor. Bugsy will make sure no one messes with their operation, or what Team Rocket is looking for below Nettlevine City. I think it's a very interesting choice of mine to make Bugsy be, well, the head of Team Rocket. Since, as talked about in the Kanto swaps, Giovanni is just a criminal that works with Team Rocket. I don't entirely know why I chose Bugsy for it, but I came up with a pretty good idea of how to do it and tell it. And it kind of makes sense that the Rock-type gym leader works for Team Rocket, or also runs it. In a way, I probably aged them up a little bit, since Bugsy looks kind of like a kid. So they're probably about the same age as most of the other gym leaders, and tried to make them look very androgynous, since if you Google Bugsy, one of the first things that pops up is gender, so let's make them androgynous and non-binary. For the outfit, I wanted to make it look like, I guess, something a little adventurous, but also something that can look very serious and boss-like. So put them in suspenders, gave them bandana around the neck instead of a tie, and put their jacket over their shoulders. I then went with some kind of rocky and ground colors, using grays and a little bit of a kind of brownish color with like the dress shirt, but also used gold for some parts on like the sleeve and the bottom of the jacket, and pink for the next thing. Similar to like how maybe some gems will look, but also Roxanne has a little bit of pink in the Omega Ruby design, so kind of also why I chose it. I don't know if story-wise Bugsy would still be the second gym leader, or very early on still. I think it'd be kind of funny to have them early on and you don't think they're the, villain, but then later on you find out they are, partially because they keep showing up, and you even have to come back to their city at some point to, face Team Rocket and, find what's underneath. Nettlevine comes from a species of nettle plant that was recently actually found to grow in some low-light caves. So that works with the city for the Rock-type gym. And his ace follows a similar naming scheme of Cypher, Scizor, Cleavor, kind of playing on both like mine and miners and ore. I did forget that Cleavor is Bug Rock also, but we could say it's because of something evolutionary that we have mine ore but not Cleavor or something. Or like different regions cause it. Though I also have an idea already of how it will look with sort of mining picks for the weapons and hands. Overall, I'm very happy with Bugsy's design, and I really like the story I have for them. Who knows, that also might get used in something of my own at some point. And that was the first round of the Pokemon Johto Gym Leader type swaps. Like I said, mixed bag, with Falkner being okay and really liking Bugsy. But let me know what you think of them in the comments below. If you want to see round 2 of the Johto gym leaders happen sooner, then head over to Patreon and vote today for next week's poll. And if you liked what you saw, then leave a like and subscribe to join our growing little Arcane town to be in the know for future videos, updates, and events. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Later!